Hey, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ryder and I make videos kind of about like lots of things. I guess you could just call it DIY, Ryder DIY or something like that, whatever. But today I am here with a video that I just like had to share because it was really, I don't know, important to me. It was something I was struggling with. So I just wanted to share that. And that is my hair. Oh my God. So I'm going to look like at myself in the camera, whatever, because I'm trying to like make sure I'm looking in the right spot. But so this hair, I guess this is what you would call goddess braids. I just did like some quick searches, but I'm gonna just go down. So it's kind of got an ombre to it. Unfortunately, I do not know the color because the package that I got with this human hair, it was like an individual bundles of like human hair. I guess for like micro braiding or something, I don't know. And I don't remember the color. Like if you were to see it, it's mostly like a brown with like these brown pieces in it. It's not really like blonde or anything like that. It's just brown with like some light brown in it. I don't know, dark brown with like a light brown. But the braiding hair color is Expressions the braiding hair type is Expressions. Braiding hair, it was like pre-stretched in the color number 4. Now my hair is not a true number 4 maybe. Whatever, it worked. I wanted something a little lighter. Like I didn't want black. I wanted to do something with a little more color because I never do that. And I'm rambling on. I will find the packaging and like put the specs in the description box so that I can like give you, some more accurate information. Now I do have 2 types of hair in. I've got this longer hair. This is one, and then the other, which is, it was like an ocean wave or something. I don't know. Sorry, I gotta find it. The other is, you can see it's like more, it's curlier, maybe like a deep wave or something. And that was in the color 4, those pieces. So the only pack that's colored is that human hair that was for maybe like micro braiding. But I am so happy. I've been looking for a style for weeks. I just was so tired of trying to manipulate my hair with extensions. I am a hair girl. Like I like the hair. Okay. I'm gonna try to go back so you can see. The length of it is like at my waist. It was a little longer whenever I kind of cut it. I didn't cut it bluntly like straight across. I tried to like kind of, cut it to where it wouldn't be just like a blunt choppy look. So it stops at my waist, but it wasn't much longer than that. I probably cut off like, 4 or 5 inches of it before then. But I'm a hair girl. Like I like hair. I'm not really a braids girl. Nothing against braids, but like I just like the feeling, the fullness of hair. So I'm a hair girl. So this style is perfect for me, and it's probably perfect for you too if you're a hair girl, or maybe not. Maybe you're just trying to like dip your toe in to see who you are. It's a good go between. I'm also natural. So when I mentioned I was tired of manipulating or trying to manipulate my hair with extensions, like I had some kinky curly extensions, some curly, some really long hair, and I could blend my hair pretty good with that. I just was tired of doing it. Like I was trying to do the twist outs, tired of like having to pin it up and kind of like hide my little whatever. I was tired of it. I was over it. And then I wanted my hair to breathe, but I still wanted it to be cute. So I think this gives me and you too the best of both worlds. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I broke my tripod too. But it gives us the best of both worlds because, let me go back out so you can just see it. I've kind of got it pulled up where it's like in this little thing back here, like a little, it adds a little bit of volume back there. Got a little baby hair. So I did do, let me show you my braids. I don't have very many braids. Like, since I'm natural and I've been natural for going on 3 years, I'm very conscientious about like how tight the style is. Is it pulling on my edges? Okay. And then can I get to my scalp on a regular basis to keep it hydrated, wash it, condition, stuff like that. So I'm really happy about this style also because not only do I get the hair look, like I get to pull it up, I don't have to worry about manipulating my natural hair to blend with it or anything like that. I get to do some things with it, and I'm really not big on bringing it up, putting the buns, because I really don't want to put stress on my edges or anything like that. And I like hair, so I want it down. But if I wanted to do that, I can do that without a problem, and I don't have to worry about trying to blend my hair. Also, my hair, my natural hair, gets a break. So I was saying all that to say, okay, that I didn't do a ton of braids. So let's see. So just if we had my head down the middle. 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 braids. 4 braids, like literally across the front of my head. And if this didn't have hair in it, I would not be comfortable with like the chunkier section braid look, because it just doesn't give me the fullness that I like. But since I have the hair in here, it hides, like you can't even tell that. And I'm so happy about that, because it just doesn't put much tension on one particular spot. Like, this is just a thinner area for me. I haven't necessarily done anything to damage it and feel like, oh, let me just be real sensitive to it. It's just like, my hair has never been super thick throughout my edge line. Maybe I can do some things to make it thicker, and yeah, I hadn't looked into all that. But what I can do is definitely be conscious about the styles and manipulation and stuff I do on my edges. And so with that being said, like when you do a bigger section, I got a little oil, bigger section, your hair is not being pulled on that one spot. So makes me very happy. Okay, so as far as the hair goes, I used one package of Expressions braiding hair, which came out to I think like 4 like little bundles in that one pack. So, and that was in the color 4. And then I used 2 packages of, I guess you would say like micro braiding hair in 2 different brands. Like one was Milkway Human hair, just for the deep wave curls, and then the other one was the Human hair, like the one with the ombre on it. So that's the hair. As far as time goes, I would say it took me about 4 hours to do. And you'll see, I parted my hair into 4 sections, and then I parted those 4 sections into about like 2 rows, and probably did like 4 braids. So I haven't even counted how many braids I've done. I would say maybe like 40, but we'll count together. Let's see. I'm gonna count and then I'll let you know. So I have in about a total of 45 braids. Like I said, I divided my hair up into a total of 4 sections, and then the middle and back section, I parted that into 2 rows. I think it was 2 rows on the back. And then as far as the front 2 sections of my head go, I parted that into 4s. 4 like smaller ones. So I have about 45 braids in. That took me about 4 hours. I added all of this, which I don't recommend with a wash day. I took down a sew-in the day before, and then that night at like 10 o'clock I started doing my hair, washing, conditioning, detangling. Big disclaimer, this was my very first time to do these goddess braids. I had braids in, hold on, my arm's getting tired, switch it up. So I had braids in my hair about like 5 years ago. I'm telling you, I'm not a braids girl. But I was pregnant, and I like was in school, and so I didn't want to like do anything to my hair, and I still want to be cute, whatever. But I had braids in 5 years ago, but I got those done at like from I think an African braid shop or something. So I didn't want to go back, because I know I can braid myself. I didn't want to go back and go to African braid shop. I feel like they I just prefer to do my hair myself. So from like the last time I did individual braids on myself, oh goodness, it might have been like, I don't know, close to 10 years or something, like as far as doing any kind of box braids on myself. So I'll say that I have experienced braiding, but if you are a beginner braider or you don't braid your hair very often, like this is kind of fail proof, because the first braid I did, I was like, this is not gonna work. Okay, this is not gonna turn out cute. But I was like, let's just trust the process. I did a braid, kept on going, and I think like my braids, oh sorry, I touched the camera mic. If I had to do these as box braids, I think it would have been a lot more like precise or whatever, or cared a little bit more on how each braid looked, because you can kind of see, you know, the imperfections in the braid when you add the hair in. But since half of the braid is hair, like that, it doesn't matter. And then the other part, like when you add, let me see, that looks pretty good. I don't know, but anyway, some places in here, like this right here, look at that. See that? This would have driven me crazy if I was like trying to do just box braids. But because I've got this hair in here, and like in those areas where I thought it just looked wild, I stuck the crochet needle through it, and added a piece of hair. So it really covers it up. You don't have to be a perfectionist to get it done. So if this is something you want to try on yourself, I think like go for it. So yeah, I hope you love doing this. I hope this tutorial, this brief tutorial, mostly talking and chatting, really helps you if you're in between styles. Like, I love this so much that I feel like I'm just going to change colors up, change maybe not, I ain't gonna change the length up, okay? Maybe change some colors. It'll be easier, I feel like, to keep it fresh. Like, I won't have to take down all of my hair at this point. Let's see also. I did my hair on a Sunday. So it's been in 4 days, which I think is pretty good for, like, I'm normally used to dealing with human hair, really good quality distributors, I guess. So I wasn't sure how this was going to hold up. If it was going to be just like matted and like just, you know, real nasty looking, and I was going to take it down. But at night, I just take the hair and I do 2 big plaits on each side and twist it down to where it comes down like, you know, pretty neat down here. This is just turning, I have to hold this, so it's not the best, but anyways, let me twist it up. So the way it kind of looks like that, but it's plaited. And then I put a rubber band on the end, and I just do 2 of those, like one over here and one over here. And then I put one of those big bonnets, like braiding bonnets, on my head and go to sleep. And so that's worked for the last 4 days. Haven't had to add any mousse, any hairspray, anything like that. The hair has held up really good. So when I say, as far as me redoing my style, I'm just going to be only concerned mostly about like my hair itself. If this starts to start to get frizzy or something, I can just take one braid down and redo it to keep it fresh, because I like this style so much. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm going to try to find the packaging so I have more like accurate information on what hair I use, but it was pretty straightforward. Braiding hair, match whatever color hair you want. I matched closer to my natural color, and then I want a little bit of color, so I think this turned out perfect. I'm not a braids girl, and I really don't ever do highlights or anything, so I didn't want to do anything too out there. So yeah, it's super cute. The curls are super cute. I love them so much. Super, super, super cute. So let me see if I can do it where you guys can get a better look. Oh, ouch. Look at the hair. So this is how the top looks. And then yeah, this is how it looks going down. We got some, look at this. What is this? What are you doing? But yeah, I think it's a 10 out of 10. Like, I really love it, and I hope it looks good and you guys like it too. I hope you try it and love it. And I'm like literally been wearing it like this for the last 4 days, so I'll like just pull a braid back to where one of the, like where the little curly cues can come down, and then I'll pull back over here and like put it in a little back little bun right there, so that it's like hanging down and like got some volume right there, because like I said, there's not many braids. But anyways, Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, if there's something I left out, leave it down below. I will be sure to answer it. It was like new for me. It's a new style for me, but let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.